Those are the, speaking of entitlement programs, Musk eyes Social Security and benefit programs for cuts while claiming widespread fraud. I think we got a video on this too.
Yeah. Here, you want to read the article and I'll play it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
Elon Musk pushed debunked theories about Social Security on Monday while describing federal benefit programs as rife with fraud, suggesting they will be a primary target in his crusade to reduce government spending. The billionaire entrepreneur who is advising President Trump suggests that $500 billion to $700 billion in waste needed to be cut. Most of the federal spending is entitlements, Musk told Fox Business Network. That's the big one to eliminate. The comments on the popular program and other benefits provided to Americans could rattle politicians on both sides of the aisle as Musk works to downsize the federal government, especially as he already faces blowback for his chainsaw-wielding approach to laying off workers and slashing programs. Musk's estimate for the level of fraud and entitlements far outpaces figures from watchdogs like Social Security's Inspector General, who previously said that there was $71.8 billion in improper payments from fiscal year 2015 through 2022. That's less than 1% of benefits paid out during that time. Musk also said there were 20 million people who were definitely dead marked as alive in the Social Security database. However, the leader of the agency has rejected claims about widespread payments to dead people. And what I will say is that $71.8 billion is still a lot of money in improper payments. I mean, I can see a program that large, he said, still less than 1% of the payout. Could they do a better job in making sure that it cleaned it up? Absolutely. But 71.8 billion over, what was that, 7 years? I'm not saying it's a little bit of money.
That's a little bit of money compared to how much money they push out of it. That's a little bit of money.
I get it, but what I'm saying is if they could just save, I mean, it's a little bit of money in comparison to him trying to say he needs to cut 500 to 700 billion. I mean, that's probably every year. I mean, I wonder if it's every year that he needs to cut that out of the program, or he's talking about over a 10-year period of time, but it's probably every year he's looking to cut it. Because they need to save this money because they're about to give these tax cuts to the wealthy. This is why they're trying to play this role. In the clip that he said, he was like, basically, oh, this is the way the Democrats, when you play the clip, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's play it for the people right now and let them view it really quick.
So the waste report in entitlement spending, which is which is most of the federal spending is entitlements. That's like the big one to eliminate, because that's the sort of $500 billion, maybe $700 billion a year. That is also a mechanism by which the Democrats attract and retain illegal immigrants by essentially paying them to come here and then turning them into voters.
Yes.
So this is why the Democrats are so upset about the situation, because they're losing. If we turn off this gigantic money magnet for illegal immigrants, then they will leave and they'll lose voters.
I wonder if we turned off the money magnet of government subsidies to his businesses, would he leave? Because he's a illegal immigrant, as far as I'm concerned. On top of that, what he's trying to do is push a narrative, man.
Where it's everybody that's coming in there voting for Democrats are illegal aliens. I mean, people do come here. They can't get on the safety nets. I mean, when they went to New York, that's not what they were talking about. Like when the migrants came in there, they're giving them money, housing, all that stuff.
That's not Social Security. That's not anything.
No, that's not Social Security, Medicaid. That's just SNAP benefits. That's your Department of Social Human Services or whatever. But Elon Musk, think about it. He's like, hey, you know that thing you've been paying into for your whole life, ever since you got a job? We want to get rid of that. We're not going to give you back the money you paid into it, but we'll damn sure make sure no migrants get it. Like, do it. Fuck my future. Yeah,
and that's basically what he's trying to convince you guys of. Wow, I want you guys to start watching your feeds. And I'm not sure if whoever talks politics on their feeds, watch your feeds and watch who kind of mimics what he says. It'll be a lot of people who are just like, when you start mimicking this right here, no longer listen to them, cut them out of your conversation, because they're people who are brain dead. They have no idea.
Probably bots.
I mean, I won't even say bots because it's real people. I hear real people saying this to me.
And I saw a thing today. I know it's off topic, bro, but I saw it today. It was like a lady, a girl, young woman, and she supposedly had Down syndrome, right? Mm-hmm. But they were like, and she leaned over and she popped up and her boobie started bouncing. And I was like, damn, that Down syndrome girl is thick. So I looked through her profile, but I noticed it was an AI. It was all AI. You can tell by when the AI smiles, they do a wide smile. It was an AI, but it looked real as hell.
No, I know what you're talking about. I've seen some of those too. But the biggest thing though is like, these are people that I know. These people that I actually know, and they'll regurgitate this crap where he's trying to say that Social Security and Medicaid are around basically so that the Democrats can get illegal immigrants in here to vote for them. That's why they'll win the vote. So if you guys want to stop that, we need to get rid of all these entitlement programs. This dude is crazy, bro. If you fall for this from this dude who basically makes most of his money from government contracts or from subsidies, then something's wrong with you. He's not even from our country. First of all, you're not from here, so he does not care. What are we listening to him for? For what purpose?
The fact that he's even there. That's why Marco Rubio got on. He's like, bro, think about it. You put Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy in charge of this shit, right? And Vivek Ramaswamy, what did he do? As soon as he got the job, he came out and he insulted all European Americans. He said, your culture is, he insulted all of us because we all love Saved by the Bell. He said, your culture is trash. You know what I'm saying? And Elon Musk thought that too.
He said, you're dumb.
You're dumb and
you're lazy.
You're lazy. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do the work. You're subtards. You use the other one too with the re. And then, you know what I mean? Use all of them.
Elon Musk came out and he was like, of course I'm going to have foreign workers come over here. Y'all ain't smart enough to do these
MAGA
jobs.
people are dumb. You can't do it. He knows you're dumb. It's crazy that y'all sit here and y'all actually mimic this. You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to put his whole entire, what he's called them dumb, and I'm putting it on my page.
Let's make some cutscenes, put it together.
I got to keep bringing that up because you guys keep on coming out defending him. He's saving us money. Where? He's about to cut your Social Security. He's about to cut your Medicaid, Medicare. He's about to probably cut into the VA like he's been doing. You act like he's here to save you guys, but he's not.
I'm going to call him by his witness protection name, Elon Muskie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's not even American, man, and we're listening to him like he's rich. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Every government contract we give him, it keeps him in business. You just saw it. Go look at the 2008 interview, and when he talks about Starlink, he's like, I got 1.5 billion from Boeing. He's almost started crying. He was like, we're about to go under. We were basically didn't have no more money left. I'm not trying to knock businesses like that sometimes.
Donald Trump said he had to come and bend, and he would have kissed my feet if I told him to.
For the money. I mean, imagine whose feet he kissed over in China and what he's giving to them. You guys act like this is a game, but it's not. It's consistently the same thing, but I guarantee you guys are going to try to give away our Social Security. It's already over anyways. Who cares? Just don't let the migrants get it. I don't know. I know migrants pay into Social Security. They're not even eligible to get it. It's crazy. They paid like $96 billion into it. I think in the last fiscal year, they paid over $96 billion into it and cannot receive benefits from it at all.